Going on, everybody out there? How y'all doing? Clarence Brown with a male point of view coming at you again. Tonight we're going to talk about ways to show your love if you don't have a lot of money. This video tonight is about helping the fellas out, helping my guys out with showing their affection to their lady, and you helping them show their loved one that they still appreciate them and that they still have them in their hearts, even if they don't have a lot of money or a lot of spending power. These pointers and tips that I'm gonna speak on tonight, I got from a lot of my older friends, a lot of guys that were older and wiser than myself, and giving me advice on how to keep a long lasting relationship and how to keep a long term relationship and how to please your lady. So, again, this video, I just want to help my fellas out on pointers. If you don't have a lot of money, or if you just, kind of got a little bit comfortable or complacent and just want a few suggestions or tips on how to spice your relationship up and how to, rekindle the flame, so to speak, with your lady. Like the old saying goes, it's the thought that counts. A lot of times, fellas, with your lady, it's not about how much money you spending or what you're doing. It's just the fact that you're doing something at all. A lot of us, we kind of get complacent, like I said earlier. We get comfortable, ladies doing things for you, and then you kind of, lose sight of the stuff that you did to get her or to keep her. So just first of all, realize, like I said, it's a thought that counts. You all know it. You heard it before. So understand that too. It's not what you're doing, but the fact that you're doing something at all. A little here, a little there goes a long way. Trust me. I'm telling you. The best way to show your loved one or your lady that you love her and you appreciate her without spending a lot of money, or if you don't have a lot of cash flow right now, is to spend time with her. Quality time cannot be substituted, fellas. If you spend some time with your lady or just sit next to her or talk to her every now and again, a little more often if you already do it, it goes a long way and it makes a huge difference with her. It makes her feel more secure, more reassured about the relationship you guys have. And then it also shows her that she's a priority in your life. By you spending time to talk with her and share your feelings on certain things and hear her perspective on certain things and, just take the time to be around her and make it a point to say, hey, I'm going to, be around you and I'm going to hang out with you today. Today's going to be our day today, baby. Those things make her feel a lot more secure, makes her a lot more secure in the relationship you guys have. And she's going to want to do more for you and want to give you more in return. So, like I say, the best way is to spend time. And that's the most effective way also. Use your imagination is the second thing I suggest or I've learned over the years myself. And, I found that the more you use your imagination, the more that you'll find things and ways that you can express your feelings without spending money out of your pocket. Nowadays we need money, so we don't want to spend it. We want to find ways, guys, that we can, go around spending a lot of money, but still, show that we're putting in the effort and showing that we consider and appreciate our lady. So, I like to say, I want us to show that same swag that we had to get the woman to keep the woman. So, when we first started dating, we were all flowers, candy, we taking them out on dates and, let's go here, babe, let's go here, let me take you there. And then, a few months go down the line, maybe a few years go down, and then all of a sudden you can't think of nothing that you guys can do because you felt like you might have done it all. But you got to understand that, there's other ways outside of spending money or on a date that you can show your love. Example, you can go to the beach, take your lady out on a walk. Taking my wife on a walk has helped me throughout the years when times that I didn't have a lot of money, and we were able to strengthen our bond and stay connected that way just by, going on a walk around the complex or, down the road and just talking. So those things are very helpful. Another way is, say, like going to the park. My wife did something that was crazy the other night as well, where when I came home, we had a in-home picnic. Where it was something where she had some food cooked. I came home, she had a blanket laid out. All the furniture was moved. We had a blanket laid out in the middle of the living room, and we just sat there and ate and talked and just watched the movie. Now, if you don't have the space or you don't want to move all your furniture, you don't have to. But that's just a suggestion that you could use that might help to rekindle a flame. And again, you're not spending money out your own pocket, and you saving a couple bucks on your end while still showing your loved one and your lady that you still care about her. Like I say in the beginning, it's the thought that counts. It's not always what you're doing, but just the fact that you're doing something. I'm telling you, they recognize and they see that. And then we all know, fellas, ladies don't forget anything. So they might act like it, but it goes a long way, and they gonna remember it. So use your imagination. You can think of some things. A back rub, maybe when she comes home. Maybe a rub down or a foot massage. Anything, a bubble bath. You can get dishwashing detergent out from the kitchen and make a bubble bath when they come home. If it's that serious. But just like I said, all these things considered, you just got to understand, if you think and use your mind and use your imagination, you'll find something that can please her, even if you don't have money in your pockets or a lot of money to spend. This next suggestion I wanted to mention, to show your love to your lady without spending a lot of money, or if you don't have a lot of money, is to take on some of her responsibilities around the house. Whether it's cleaning, whether it's cooking, these things go a long way to show her that you appreciate her, especially when you know that she's doing for you as well. She's cleaning your dishes, she's cooking for you and washing your dirty clothes. So, I mean, cleaning and cooking for her now and again, it is going to definitely please her and definitely goes a long way, like I said. If you have kids, maybe taking the kids to school for her or picking them up, things like that. Just taking a load off her back is going to make her understand that you appreciate her and that you considering her, and you're definitely trying to make her feel happy and make her feel like you're putting in your share of the load as well. So take on some of her responsibilities if you can, guys. I mean, if you really love your lady and you say that you'll do anything for her, then cooking and cleaning is going to be nothing. So if you can cook or clean or just do some things to help her out around the house, then it's going to go a long way. And another thing you could do also is to just maybe you could wash her car. I'm just thinking of some ideas that may help fellas out there that's just like myself, that at times get comfortable, that at times get a little bit lazy, and just we just get in our ways where we forget that, hey, I gotta stay doing things for my lady to show that I love her and I don't want anybody to step in my place while I'm falling asleep or while I'm getting complacent and thinking that everything is cool. Because like the old saying goes, whatever you won't do, someone else will. So if you'll do everything for your lady, she'll have nothing to be looking elsewhere for. So that's just one more tip that I wanted to suggest, because I know, like myself, guys, we can get out into our funks and we just get into our ways, and we sometimes lose sight of what we need to do. To sum it all up, fellas, like I said earlier, it's the thought that counts. It's not all about what you do, but just the fact that you're doing something at all. Your lady wants to feel like you considered her, that you're thinking about her, and that you didn't do things last minute, and that you just have her as a priority, and that she is your main priority at that. So, like I mentioned on the points earlier, cooking and cleaning around the house is definitely something that can improve your relationship and show your lady that you love her. Maybe springing some gifts on her at different times, just like a little card or something like that. Bubble baths, foot rubs, back massages, all these things every now and again, alongside with maybe, doing some things around the house and outside the house to take a load off her back. All of this stuff is just helpful suggestions that I've learned over the years that I just wanted to help other guys with and give advice to some of the guys that may not have the same imagination as others and want to use some of these tips to show their lady that they love them, especially, if we don't have a lot of cash flow, a lot of money in the bank. I'm not that type of guy. A lot of my viewers and a lot of you guys are not those type of guys that have money. So for all of us, these are just helpful suggestions. So you want to make your lady feel appreciated, do some things for her around the house. If you want to make her feel like you really love her, spend some more time with her, talk to her, share some of your feelings and take in and hear some of her feelings. So these are just, again, suggestions for you. I just wanted to mention that, fellas, just think about it. For a lady, it's nothing more attractive than coming home to a nice cooked meal. You got a clean house. And knowing for that lady that, it was done for her and you were thinking of her and you wanted her to feel relaxed when she came home and she didn't have anything to worry about when she came home. And those things are very attractive and they're big pluses for you when seen by your lady or by your woman. So hit me up with some of your comments and let me know what you think about some of the things I've said here. If you felt like I missed out on some things or you can add your own comments, please leave them in my inbox. I really appreciate any comments or any, words of encouragement or improvements you think I can do for my videos. Leave them in my inbox, or you can hit my Twitter, Clarence Brown 23, Instagram, Cash Money Clarence. All these things and places are places that you can reach me with questions or comments or requests. So please follow and subscribe. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your time. Peace.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Partially functional.